Dear soul, today, the angels are bringing something that'll really hit home. A truth about a connection that's been on your mind and in your heart. There's a bloke in your life, maybe a bit younger, who's been trying to pull away, running from what he feels for you. But the angels want you to know with all the certainty and light they shine that this running away is about to stop. What I'm about to tell you could change everything about how you see things and how you've been waiting. There's something really important you need to understand about his heart and what's going on right now. You've felt this energy, haven't you? That feeling that something's in the air, that even with the distance or silence, there's a bond that just won't break. That's your gut feeling, dear soul, an inner compass the angels use to talk to you. That sharp sense that, behind his seeming indifference or attempts to move on, there's a real stir in his spirit, a restlessness that stops him finding peace. He might have tried hard to build walls, to convince himself, and maybe others, that this connection wasn't meant to be, or that the differences were too big to get over. But the angels are watching his every move, every thought that goes through his head, and every failed attempt to ignore what he truly feels. He is younger, yeah, and that's one reason his spirit's been holding back. It's not that he doesn't love or feel, but about facing a truth that challenges him, that pushes him out of his comfort zone. The angels are showing me he's been battling his own hang-ups, against what society expects, and maybe even those inner voices that made him doubt how real and intense a connection like yours is. This resistance isn't about who you are or the worth of your love. It's a mirror of the battles he's fighting within himself. Emotional immaturity, often mistaken for age, can make him shy away from a connection as deep and life-changing as the one you two share. He's scared of the intensity, of how you see him and make him feel, something he might never have experienced before. And sometimes, the fear of the unknown is more crippling than any real hurdle. The angels, though, won't let him keep running. They're working behind the scenes, shifting the pieces of fate around, weaving the invisible threads that link your hearts. They're sending him signs he might not consciously pick up on, but which are planting seeds in his subconscious. Could be songs, vivid dreams, unexpected chats that make him think, or even your energy popping up at odd times. All this is being set up to pull down the walls he's built. So he starts questioning his own running away and the truth behind why he's been holding back. The angel's message is clear. The time for running is over. It's time for him to face the depth of the connection between you two and the certainty of a reunion, or at least a genuine acknowledgement. They're watching your heart, dear soul, your patience and your grit. They know that, through all this waiting, you've been growing your own light, your own strength. And it's that light that's drawing him back, like a beacon through the fog of his doubts. Age, which might seem like a huge gap to him, is just a small detail in life's bigger picture for the angels. What matters is the resonance of souls, the compatibility of spirits, the ability for one to nurture and lift the other. And on that front, the angels confirm the connection between you two is pure and powerful. There's nothing he can do to erase the impact you've had on his life. That mark is forever, an energetic imprint that goes with him wherever he goes. Even if he tries to convince himself that distance is the answer, that time will heal the absence, the angels are making sure every attempt to forget will be useless. They're letting the longing, the lack of your presence become an unbearable weight in his heart, not as a punishment but as a wake-up call. So he recognizes that what he's looking for, peace and completeness, can only be found when he stops fighting this genuine bond. He's been feeling restless, like he's always searching for something he can't quite find. That feeling is the angel's voice in his spirit, showing him that the missing piece in his puzzle, the energy that makes him whole, is yours. He can't ignore the gap you left anymore, because it's become a screaming void that no distraction can fill. The angels ask that you stay strong, grounded in your own truth and worth. Don't let yourself doubt your ability to love and be loved. This situation isn't a test of your dignity, but a cleansing process for him. He's the one being challenged to grow up, to mature, to get past the limits he's put on himself. And the angels are there, every step of the way, making sure he's got nowhere to run. The doors he tries to shut will be opened again by the heavens. The paths he tries to avoid will be steered back towards meeting you. The energy that binds you two is stronger than any human resistance, more persistent than any baseless fear. And this isn't just a prediction, it's a promise from the celestial beings. Before we go on with the message, write this mantra in the comments. My heart is open to giving and receiving genuine love. Right, back to it. That phrase is a gateway to acceptance and to bringing about the love you deserve, opening your spirit to the truth still to come. The angels are setting the stage for truth to win out, so the love sown between you two can, at last, bloom without anything holding it back. They know your patience has been tested, that your hope, at times, wavered. But the angels assure you that every moment of waiting had a reason. Every tear you might have shed, every sigh of longing, was a prayer that reached the heavens and was answered with an angelic helping hand. This helping hand isn't to force anyone's will, but to align hearts with what's true and for the greater good of both of you. He's being gently guided to recognize the essence of what you two have, to understand that age is just a number and that a real connection knows no time or social limits. The angels are gently prompting his subconscious, showing him the beauty of your soul, the depth of your character, the peace you give off, and the joy he finds when you're around. He's starting to see you not just with his physical eyes, but with the eyes of his soul, where all barriers fade away and only love remains. This is happening right now, dear soul. Dear soul, to keep unraveling the heavenly plans that run through your connection, there's something even deeper going on in this bloke's heart, something the angels are making clear as day. He's not just running from you, but from himself, from the intense and undeniable feelings you stir up in him. This running away is a defense mechanism, a reflection of his deepest hang-ups and the conditioning that made him believe a love like yours, with its unique bits, would somehow be problematic or out of reach. But that's not the whole story. There's something even deeper happening, something the angels are actively working to pull apart. The angels are showing me his mind is a battleground. On one hand, there's the undeniable pull towards you, the constant thought of your light, your understanding, how you truly see him like no one else does. On the other, there's the chatter both from outside and within, maybe from mates who just don't get it, social norms he's taken on board, or fears of being judged or stuffing up. His youth, which to you is just a minor detail compared to the soul he's got, has been a real trigger for doubts for him. He wonders if he's good enough for such a deep, grown-up love, if he can give back as much, or if he can live up to the expectations he's put on himself for a relationship with a woman as strong and switched on as you. And it's exactly this self-doubt that makes him pull back, creating a bit of a distance where there shouldn't be any. The angels, though, are working with a gentle touch and impressive resolve. They're not forcing him, but they're chipping away at the illusions, the limiting beliefs that hold him back. They're sending him flashes of clarity. Aha! They're moments where he realizes he's really missing something, an inexplicable longing that only your presence can fill. These moments come as vivid dreams of you two together, songs that play in his head and seem to be all about you, or everyday chats that suddenly take on new meaning and bring you to mind. He can't ignore these signs anymore. They've become frequent and persistent, like a constant knock on his soul's door. Truth be told, he's worn out from running away. The angels are letting this emotional exhaustion set in, so he'll realize that running doesn't bring peace, just deep tiredness and an empty feeling. He tries to fill that void with other things, work, hobbies, even other casual company, but nothing tastes the same. Nothing has the same depth as the connection he shares with you. The angels are making sure he feels this difference sharply, so the comparison becomes unavoidable, and he sees how unique what you two have is. They're actually holding the reins of his destiny, stopping him from straying off the path that'll lead him back to your heart. It's not manipulation, but an alignment with his soul's truth. They want him to get that age is just one way of measuring time, but true love goes way beyond those sorts of measures. Your connection is timeless, and that's one of the big lessons the angels are helping him learn. He's starting to see that your strength, wisdom, and maturity aren't roadblocks, but qualities that really draw him in and make him feel safe, understood in a way he's never experienced. He's being confronted with the truth that love doesn't have a formula, it doesn't follow set rules, and that the feeling connecting him to you is genuine and powerful, no matter what outside expectations say. Now, before we go on with this message, type 8888 in the comments to claim the clarity and alignment the angels are bringing into your life and this connection. This is an act of opening up to energies of wholeness and truth. Right, back to the message. The angels are lighting up the way for him to see you in a new light, free from any hang-ups or insecurities. They're showing him the incredible woman you are, your ability to love without judgment, to offer support, and to be a safe harbor. And this vision is starting to sink into his heart, clearing away the shadows of doubt he's held onto for so long. He's being made to face the beauty of your soul, the purity of your heart, and the richness of your life experiences. These qualities, which he might have once seen as a bit daunting, are now starting to be seen as a gift, a treasure he's scared of losing. The angels are also working on his ability to feel. They're opening his heart so he can grasp the depth of his own need for love, connection, and affection. He might have been living a bit more on the surface, but the angels are raising his awareness, so he sees there's a level of emotional satisfaction he only finds with you. The feeling of incompleteness he gets when he's away from you is becoming an unbearable ache, an emptiness no one else or no other situation can fill. This ache is a catalyst, a force the angels are using to spur him into action, so he'll stop kidding himself and truly accept the truth of his feelings. Dear soul, the angels are asking you to keep shining your light, to live your life fully and with joy. Don't dim yourself down to fit into any limited view he might have had. Your authenticity is your greatest power, and it's what the angels are using to draw him back. They're making sure he sees what he's missed out on and what he still stands to gain. He's being subtly reminded that time is precious, and putting off happiness because of baseless fears is a real waste. This message has reached you at the perfect time, but you need to stand firm in your truth, trusting that the angels are orchestrating every little detail. They know that you, dear soul, have a generous heart and a rare ability to forgive. They're setting the stage so that when he eventually comes around, you can welcome him with the clarity and wisdom he so desperately needs. It's not about just taking him back, but about welcoming him into a space of mutual understanding, where lessons have been learned and love can truly be lived to its fullest. The angels are making sure he comes with an open heart and a more mature mind, ready to build something solid and lasting. They're dissolving any lingering pride or arrogance that might have stopped him from seeing the greatness of your connection. If this message resonated with you, if you felt the truth in every word, know that your support is essential. Small gestures of gratitude, like a cheers, mate, help us keep bringing these messages of light and hope to other hearts that need them. Every contribution is a seed planted that blossoms into more inspiring content, helping to spread angelic wisdom all over the world. Your support is a real blessing for this mission. Dear soul, the angels are still guiding this message, showing that the heavenly intervention in this younger bloke's life has really ramped up, turning his initial confusion into a growing and undeniable clarity. Have you noticed that certain coincidences in your life aren't just random? These are the signs, the butterflies flying your way, the unexpected meetings that resonate in your heart, all part of the web the angels are weaving to align things. He might have tried to keep up a front of indifference or even convinced himself that moving on was the only way, but the angels haven't let that illusion stick around. They're working on his energy field, putting in thoughts, memories, and feelings that are pushing him relentlessly towards you, clearing away the fog of his resistance. His mind, which used to be a maze of doubts and fears, is now starting to clear up. He's been having deep moments of reflection, especially in the quiet of the night, when his guard is down and his soul's truth comes out. The angels are using these times to plant the seed of certainty in his heart. The connection he has with you is unlike any other. It's a bond that goes beyond the superficial stuff, past social expectations and age gaps. He's facing the fact that the peace and happiness he's after are totally tied to you being around, to the vibe you give off. This isn't something he can control. It's like an awakening, a big aha moment happening deep inside him. The angels are showing me he's been dreaming about you a lot. These aren't just nighttime fantasies. They're direct messages from the spiritual realm, coded signals his subconscious is picking up to guide him. In these dreams, you're together, sharing deep connections, laughter, and understanding. He wakes up with a strong sense of you being there, the sound of your voice, the picture of your smile. And when he opens his eyes to reality, your absence feels even more real, more painful. This dream experience is a constant reminder that he left something precious behind, something his spirit longs to get back. The angels are making sure these dreams keep coming, so he can't ignore his own soul's calling anymore. He's also been feeling your energy in strange ways day to day, maybe a sudden shiver, a familiar smell in the air, or a song playing at just the right time that takes him back to a memory of you two. These are the angels' touches They're little nudges from above, showing him you're more present than he thinks. They're sharpening his senses, making him feel your absence in every little detail, every part of his daily grind. This feeling of absence, which he first tried to hide or brush off, has now become a constant companion, an annoying reminder that something vital is missing from his life. He's starting to get that true happiness can't be found if he keeps running from this connection. The angels want you to understand that his resistance isn't a sign his love is weak, but a necessary process for him to grow up. He's being shaped, taught to value what's real, to look past the superficial stuff and embrace the depth of a love that goes against the grain. Age, which used to haunt him, is now becoming a minor detail compared to the strength of feelings he can't hold back anymore. He's realizing his strength and wisdom aren't roadblocks, but pillars that can support a solid, enriching relationship. This is a key part of the angel's work, helping him see that your rich experience is a gift, not a hindrance. Before we go on with the message, if you haven't already, chuck us a subscribe to the channel. It helps us keep making meaningful stuff for you. By joining our community, you not only get more inspiring messages, but you also strengthen this current of light the angels are asking us to spread. Right back to the message. The angels are showing me he's at a turning point. The internal pressure from all the heavenly signs and being worn out from running away is becoming too much. He can't pretend he doesn't feel it anymore, can't ignore his heart's voice, and that voice is calling out for you. He's getting close to a moment of decision where he'll be pushed to act, to take a step he's scared of, but one his soul craves. The courage he needs won't come from outside, but from an inner understanding that his happiness is on the line. The angels are putting that courage into him, melting away the fear and pride that kept him stuck. They want you to get ready. Dear soul, get your heart ready for him coming closer, not with perfect expectations, but with the wisdom and compassion you already have. This will be a chance for a fresh start, but also for deep healing for both of you. He'll come with a more open heart, more grown-up, more aware of how much you mean to him. The angels are making sure this coming together isn't just a surface thing or fleeting, but built on truth, recognition, and a deep desire to reconnect. He's being prepared to be the partner you deserve, someone who understands the depth of your love and is ready to give it back. That feeling you're a beacon for him is spot on. Your energy, your persistence in keeping your own flame burning bright is what's drawing him back. He's being led to see that the light you give off is unique and irreplaceable, and that age, social norms, other people's opinions, are all too small to overshadow the strength of the love that binds you. The angels are working so he can truly see the beauty of your soul, your ability to love, to nurture, to inspire. And by doing that, he's starting to see himself more clearly, to recognize the man he can be when he's with you. It's a big change for him, one the angels are looking after with care and determination. The angels are asking you to stay in a vibe of love and trust. Trust in their work, in how the universe is all lining up. Every little sign you notice in your life confirms that the heavenly plans are unfolding perfectly. This connection isn't by chance, it's a gift, a coming together of souls with a bigger purpose. And that purpose is about to appear in your life, dear soul. The wait is ending, and the truth of his heart is being shown more and more. Get ready to receive what's rightfully yours, a love that's been tested, matured, and is now ready to fully blossom, under the angel's protection and blessing. Dear soul, there's something really important you need to know right now about this bloke's heart, which the angels are making super clear and urgent. His running away, which kept him distant for so long, is turning into an uncontrollable search. The absence that once seemed bearable has now become an unbearable burden, and the emotional battle inside him has hit a critical point. He can't ignore his heart's voice anymore, which is calling out for you in a way he's never felt before. The angels are making sure that voice is the only one he can hear with such intensity. He's caught in an inner bind. On one hand, there's an overwhelming urge to find you, to hear your voice, to feel you near again, to figure out the mystery you are to him. On the other, there's still a hesitation, a shadow of fear or pride stopping him from making the first move. The angels are showing me this hesitation isn't because he doesn't love you, but because he's deeply unsure how you'd react, what this coming back together would mean. He wonders if you still have room for him, if time and distance have put out any spark that might have been there. This doubt plagues him and makes him replay scenarios of rejection, unspoken words, and missed chances in his mind. There's a crucial detail the angels are making clear now. He's been watching you more than you realize. Whether it's through social media, mutual mates, or just sensing your energy from afar, this person tries to stay connected somehow. He's looking for signs, for clues, for any hint that you miss him too, that the door for a reunion is still open. He checks your posts, your activities, trying to figure out what's happening in your life, how you're feeling, and if your light still shines the same way. And that really bothers him. Because the idea that you might have moved on, that you found happiness without him, makes him restless and fills his heart with a sense of loss. The angels are showing that this bloke keeps asking himself, do I still have a spot in her heart? Does she still think of me with the same affection? This question is a constant echo in his mind, a worry that stops him from finding peace. The internal struggle is real and absolutely knackering. He tried to avoid facing his feelings for ages, preferring to distract himself or just sweep everything he felt under the rug. But the angels are making him face the truth. And the truth, dear soul, is he can't do life without you anymore. Before we go on, the angels are asking you to do a clearing exercise. Jot down in the comments a list of people, including yourself, you'd like to forgive. Picture each one, send them some love, and say, I forgive you and I set you free. May peace be with you. Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Do this every day to strengthen your inner peace and let go of the worry. Right, back to the message. This forgiveness practice is crucial for what's coming, as it makes room in your heart for new possibilities and frees up energy you might be spending on old grudges. All his attempts to move on without you have gone belly up. No one else could fill the void you left, because what you two had was one of a kind, and now he gets that like never before. The angels are making sure he really feels this difference, so the comparison is a given, and he sees how special what you two share is. He's facing the truth that love isn't a recipe. It doesn't follow a set of rules, and the feeling that connects him to you is fair dinkum and strong, no matter what anyone else thinks. The angels are showing that this bloke is getting closer to making a move. He's had sudden urges to send you a text, to reach out, to try and get closer, but something always holds him back. What he's most scared of isn't the chat itself, but what that chat could mean. Because deep down, he knows if you open the door, everything could change for good. And that change spooks him because it would mean ditching old habits, opening his heart, and most importantly, owning up to his mistakes. But the angels say he doesn't have a choice anymore. His heart is crying out for you, and sooner or later he'll be forced to take that leap. Now the angels are asking you to ask yourself, if this bloke comes back, will you be ready to forgive? Forgiving doesn't mean accepting just anything, but rather letting go of the weight of the past so that, no matter what decision you make, your heart is at peace. Forgiving is an act of self-love, of freedom, that allows you to move forward, whether with him or without him, with a light and calm spirit. The angels are showing that for this reunion to happen the right way, the vibe of forgiveness needs to be there. What's done is done, but the future can still be written with love and truth. And that's exactly what this bloke is starting to get. He's learning the hard way that you can't waste opportunities, that true love doesn't come around twice in the same way. The angels are etching this lesson into his soul, making sure he understands the priceless value of the connection he has with you. He's realizing his youth isn't an excuse for emotional immaturity, but a chance for him to grow up and mature. The angels are inspiring him to see you not just as a crush, but as a guide, a beacon of wisdom and love. Dear soul, the angels reckon this story isn't over yet. There's an ending being written, and you've got a crucial part in it. Your energy of forgiveness, self-love, and openness is what's paving the way for this new stage. The angels are orchestrating every detail so that your meeting is a moment of clarity, truth, and deep recognition. Get ready, because his heart is opening up, and he's on his way, guided by the angel's light, to find his way back to you. The waiting is nearly over. Now close your eyes for a moment and picture this bloke in front of you. What's the first feeling that pops up in your heart? That feeling brings clarity about what you truly want. The answer you find will be vital for the next steps the universe is cooking up, as it will guide your actions and reactions when he eventually gets close. Trust your gut, dear soul. Dear soul, the angels stepping in on this bloke's life, the one who once tried to run from what he feels for you, has hit a critical point. There's something inside him that's become impossible to shut up. Missing you has grown so much that it now goes beyond any barrier he's tried to put up, any excuse he's used to justify his distance. The angels are showing me that lately, this person has been feeling a worry he can't explain, a deep restlessness that's always with him. He feels like he's always waiting for something, like there's a gap inside him that nothing seems to fill, and that gap has your name, your essence, your light all over it. He tries to find answers, tries to understand why this feeling won't go away, but the truth is the answer is already inside him, screaming for recognition. He misses you in a way no other love or experience can replace. The angels are making sure this truth is unavoidable, that he's faced with it in every quiet moment, in every solitary thought. He's been having deep thoughts, going over conversations, reliving moments in his mind and wondering how things got to this point. There's regret growing in his heart, a recognition that he could have done things differently, that he should have shown more, said more, let himself feel more deeply. This self-awareness is a gift from the angels, a push for change. And here's an important bit. He feels like he's lost you. That thought haunts him, dear soul, because while before he reckoned he had control of the situation, that you'd be there whenever he decided to come back, now he sees that things aren't in his hands anymore. And that lack of control is really getting to him. He's starting to understand how precious what he had was, and the pain of his own choice to pull away. The angels are letting him feel this pain, not as a punishment, but as a kick up the bum to wake him up, so he understands the seriousness of his actions and how much he's lost. This message has reached you at the right time, but you need to act fast in your heart, opening yourself up to the chance of healing. He's starting to notice you've changed, that you're not the same person who passively waited for him, who just put up with his distance, and in a way, that spooks him, because it means it might be too late to get back what's gone. The angels are showing that this bloke has been watching your vibe from afar and noticed a transformation in you. Maybe you've started to put yourself first more, to value yourself differently, to focus on your own well-being and growth. And that change is really hitting him hard, because he sees a stronger, more confident, more radiant woman, and that lights an even bigger fire in him to be by your side, to share in that light you're giving off. Before we go on, the angels are asking you to take a deep breath and connect with this truth. What's truly yours is never lost. Essa afirmação destaca sua força, seu cerne inabalável e a certeza de que a pessoa destinada a você encontrará o caminho de volta. Certo, então, vamos seguir com a mensagem. Os anjos indicam que essa pessoa está cada vez mais perto de tomar uma atitude. É como se o universo estivesse dando um empurrãozinho para ela enfrentar aquilo que tentou evitar por tanto tempo. Mas há um obstáculo interno a ser superado: o medo. Ela teme que você tenha seguido em frente. Teme que sua resposta não seja a que ela espera. Teme que todo esse tempo tenha criado uma distância intransponível entre vocês. Esse medo, no entanto, está sendo dissolvido pelos anjos, que estão infundindo nela uma coragem que ela não sabia que possuía. Eles estão fortalecendo seu espírito, mostrando-lhe que o risco de tentar é menor do que a dor de não ter tentado. E os anjos dizem algo ainda mais significativo. Essa pessoa está prestes a colocar tudo à prova. Ela sabe que não pode mais viver nessa dúvida, nesse impasse entre o desejo de estar perto e o medo de tentar. Ela sente que precisa saber, de uma vez por todas, se ainda há um caminho para vocês dois. Essa urgência não é apenas emocional, é profunda. Os anjos estão garantindo que ela sinta essa pressão para que não adie mais o que precisa ser feito. Ela está sendo levada a um ponto onde a única opção é agir, a única saída é encarar a verdade e buscar a conexão que sua alma tanto anseia. O trabalho dos anjos é garantir que ela não se desvie, que ela siga o chamado do seu coração. E quando esse momento chegar, querida, você precisa estar preparada. Os anjos pedem que você reflita o que você realmente quer, porque essa resposta será a chave para tudo o que virá a seguir. Sua clareza, sua verdade interior, será o farol que guiará essa conversa. Não se trata de uma decisão precipitada, mas de uma resposta alinhada com seu mais profundo desejo e com seu bem-estar. Os anjos estão trabalhando para que essa reaproximação seja um momento de cura e de renovação, tanto para ele quanto para você. Eles estão garantindo que ele venha com um coração aberto, pronto para reconhecer seus erros e para valorizar a profundidade do seu afeto. Essa ajuda angelical é um verdadeiro presente para ambos, abrindo caminho para que essa conexão, que foi posta à prova, possa emergir ainda mais forte e verdadeira. Ele está aprendendo lições valiosas sobre o amor, sobre a importância de valorizar as pessoas em sua vida e sobre a coragem de seguir o coração, independentemente das expectativas externas. A idade, que antes era uma barreira, agora está se tornando um sinal da sabedoria e da profundidade que você trouxe para a vida dele. Os anjos estão garantindo que ele veja isso, que ele entenda o presente que você representa. A espera está quase no fim e o reencontro está logo ali, querido coração. Prepare-se para recebê-lo com a mesma luz e amor que você sempre irradiou. Guidei, amor. O cenário está montado e a energia dos anjos paira, aguardando o momento exato em que esse sujeito, que um dia se viu correndo de você e de seus sentimentos, fará seu movimento de retorno. A espera, que por vezes pareceu interminável, está se transformando em uma verdadeira expectativa. Os anjos me mostram que a saudade que a atormenta já não pode mais ser ignorada, e algo dentro dele está clamando por uma resolução. Ele está começando a entender que fugir desse sentimento não fará com que ele desapareça, pelo contrário, a cada dia sua ausência se torna um peso maior, uma dor que ele não consegue mais carregar sozinho. É como se os anjos estivessem gentilmente, mas firmemente, empurrando-o para a beira de um precipício emocional, onde a única escolha é pular para a verdade. Os anjos nos informam que essa pessoa tem se sentido um pouco perdida. Há uma confusão dentro dela que a impede de enxergar claramente qual caminho deve seguir. Ela tenta se ocupar, tenta se convencer de que tudo ficará bem se apenas ignorar a falta que sente. Mas essa fantasia não dura muito tempo. O universo tem enviado sinais constantes, mensagens sutis e intensas ao mesmo tempo, forçando-a a confrontar essa verdade. O que ela sente por você não acabou e talvez nunca tenha diminuído. Essa tomada de consciência não está acontecendo de forma leve. Essa pessoa está sentindo um turbilhão de emoções. E dentro desse caos, há uma luta entre o medo e o desejo avassalador de fazer algo a respeito. Ela está sendo preparada para o reencontro, para um momento de vulnerabilidade e sinceridade. Os anjos mostram que, muitas vezes, essa pessoa se pegou revivendo cenas do passado, sentindo sua presença mesmo sem você estar ali. Pequenas coisas do dia a dia, objetos, músicas, lugares, tudo parece estar impregnado com a energia do que vocês viveram juntos. E isso está começando a pressioná-lo a tomar uma decisão. A juventude, que outrora foi um refúgio para suas inseguranças, agora se mostra como um tempo de aprendizado. Ele está sendo compelido a amadurecer rapidamente, a reconhecer que a profundidade de uma conexão supera qualquer barreira geracional. Ele está sentindo o peso de sua própria história, a responsabilidade de honrar os sentimentos que surgiram em seu coração. Antes de continuarmos, compartilhe este vídeo com 2 amigos queridos que estão precisando dessa mensagem de esperança e fé. Vamos juntas construir uma corrente de amor e apoio mútuo. Esse simples ato de partilha amplifica as boas vibrações, criando uma rede de suporte e luz para todos que toca. Deixe um comentário com uma oração para o seu anjo da guarda. Sua prece fortalece sua conexão com os céus e abre ainda mais os caminhos para as bênçãos. Certo, então vamos voltar à mensagem. O que os anjos querem que você entenda é que essa pessoa não pode mais fugir de si mesma. Tudo o que ela tentou fazer para silenciar esse sentimento falhou. Não há mais como esconder o que está gritando dentro do seu coração. E é por isso que ela está prestes a se aproximar. Sim, os anjos mostram que o momento da verdade se aproxima. Essa pessoa sente que precisa te procurar, ter uma conversa com você e descobrir se ainda há um espaço para ela em sua vida. Mas, ao mesmo tempo, ela carrega um receio profundo. E se você não quiser mais? Esse medo tem sido seu maior obstáculo, porque no fundo essa pessoa não quer apenas conversar. Ela quer uma confirmação de que ainda há um caminho possível para vocês. Ela quer saber se, depois de tudo, vocês ainda podem se reencontrar de uma maneira verdadeira. autêntica e sem as velhas barreiras. Mas há algo que os anjos pedem que você pondere. Se essa pessoa voltasse agora, você abriria seu coração? Essa não é uma pergunta para ser respondida levianamente, mas com toda a sabedoria e bom senso que você acumulou ao longo de sua vida. É um convite para você olhar para dentro, para avaliar seus próprios sentimentos, suas próprias expectativas, porque essa resposta determinará os próximos passos que o universo está preparando. Os anjos estão trabalhando para que ele venha com um coração genuíno e uma mente clara, e eles esperam que você também esteja pronta para essa sinceridade, para uma conversa que pode redefinir o futuro de vocês dois. Eles estão te encorajando a manter um coração aberto, mas também protegido, com a consciência de seu valor. A intensidade desse sentimento chegou a um ponto em que ele já não consegue mais esconder nem de si mesmo. Mesmo quando tenta seguir sua rotina diária, algo dentro dele grita seu nome, pedindo para ser ouvido. O desejo de te procurar está crescendo a cada dia, mas ainda há algo que o impede de dar esse passo final. Os anjos mostram que essa pessoa sente medo, não apenas medo de sua reação, mas medo do que essa reaproximação pode significar para a vida dele, porque ele sabe que, uma vez que tomar essa decisão, não haverá mais como voltar atrás. Matt, he reckons if he comes looking for you, he'll have to properly open up. No hiding behind masks, no mucking around, and that kind of vulnerability scares the living daylights out of him because it's uncharted waters, a place of brutal honesty he might never have fully explored. The universe has been chucking things his way to get him to face his feelings. Chats where your name pops up, places that remind him of you, dreams so real he wakes up lost for a bit. All this is happening because he needs to get it through his head that he can't keep living in limbo, in this half-existence. The angels say he asks himself every day, is there still time? Can I get back what I've lost? And that doubt is doing his head in more than anything else, draining his energy and peace. He's being pushed to a point where doing nothing is more painful than doing something. He's cottoned on that losing. You meant losing a bit of himself too. And that absence has left an empty spot nothing else can fill. The angels are really drilling this truth into his heart, making sure he understands just how important you are in his life. They're showing him that what you two had was rare and precious, and you shouldn't chuck away a good thing like that because of silly fears. Time's doing its job, getting him ready for what's coming. This message is a sign that things are coming to a head, and the heavens are on your side, making sure fairness and love win out. Get ready, dear soul, because the big change you've been waiting for is just around the corner. Dear soul, the stars are aligning for your reunion with the bloke who tried to do a runner from you, but the angels weren't having a bar of it. The intensity of his feelings has reached a point where he can't even hide them from himself anymore. Even when he tries to go about his day, something inside him is yelling your name, begging to be heard. The urge to get in touch is growing daily, but there's still something holding him back from that final step, though that wall's pretty flimsy now. The angels reckon he's scared, not just how you'll react, but scared of what getting back together could mean for his life. Because he knows once he makes that call, there'll be no going back. He feels that if he comes looking for you, he'll have to properly open up, no hiding behind masks, no mucking around. And that kind of vulnerability scares the living daylights out of him because it's uncharted waters, a place of brutal honesty he might never have fully explored. The angels are, however, pumping him full of courage to face that fear, showing him that the reward of a true connection is worth any punt. The universe has been chucking things his way to get him to face his feelings. Chats where your name pops up, places that remind him of you, dreams so real he wakes up lost for a bit. All this is happening because he needs to get it through his head that he can't keep living in limbo. The angels say he asks himself every day, is there still time? Can I get back what I've lost? And that doubt is doing his head in more than anything else, draining his energy and peace. He's being pushed to a point where doing nothing is more painful than doing something. This message has landed right when it needed to, and the subtle nudge is an invitation for you to get ready. He's cottoned on that losing you meant losing a bit of himself too, and that absence has left an empty spot nothing else can fill. The angels are really drilling this truth into his heart, making sure he understands just how important you are in his life. They're showing him that what you two had was rare and precious, and you shouldn't chuck away a good thing like that because of silly fears. Time's doing its job, getting him ready for what's coming. This message is a sign that things are coming to a head, and the heavens are on your side, making sure fairness and love win out. Just before we crack on with this message, if you haven't already, chuck in a comment now. True love always finds a way. That gives a bit of a boost to the connection the angels are bringing your way, getting you on the same wavelength with that truth in your life. Now, let's keep going. The angels show that he's getting ready for a big chat. He's cottoned on that he needs answers, that he can't put off this decision any longer, and when that moment arrives, it'll be essential for you to be fair dinkum with yourself, with what your heart really wants for the future. Your clear head and inner grit will be key to guiding that interaction. He'll rock up with his heart on his sleeve and a more open mind, ready to have a yarn and to listen. The angels are making sure he doesn't bring any of his old rubbish excuses or hang-ups, but rather a proper keenness to reconnect and understand what's possible between you. The angels want you to ask yourself, what's the go with your heart? Because when he appears, there'll be no room for mucking about or uncertainty. This is a chance to wrap things up or start fresh, and that choice is yours. Don't feel like you have to jump in straight away, but be aware of your power to make things happen. The angels are giving you the gumption to make the decision that's best for your well-being and happiness. They're reminding you that you deserve a love that's fair dinkum, respectful, and deeply true, no matter your age or what people reckon. The angels are letting on that he's run out of puff fighting his feelings. Missing you has become a real drag, and each day without you just makes that empty spot bigger. He's finally twigged, clearer than ever, that your presence was a bright spark in his life, something he probably didn't appreciate at the time. He's in a bit of a pickle internally, but the balance is leaning hard towards wanting to be with you. Part of him just wants to bolt over to you, spill the beans about everything he feels and ask for another go. And the angels are cutting the last ropes that tied him to fear. This is the big finish of all the spiritual groundwork that's been laid. Your reunion isn't just a fluke, but the result of meticulous work by the angels, designed to bring out a love that's a bit out of the box and has a bigger reason. He's being steered your way to a place of honesty and healing. The angels are getting you set to take in this truth with a clear head, a kind heart, and the certainty that you deserve all the love and happiness going. Get ready, dear soul, because the heavens are giving their blessing to your path and your union. Dear soul, the truth the angels have been cooking up is about to hit. The moment he's been putting off for ages is very close. He feels he can't ignore that gut feeling echoing inside him anymore. The doubts, the fears, the worries that held him back are fading fast in the face of this massive, uncontrollable urge to get back in touch with you. He can't do a runner anymore. The angels won't let him. His escape is over, and he's being pulled back to your side with a force he can't fight. He might not have said anything yet, but deep down he's made up his mind. The angels are showing that he's on the verge of making a move, taking a big step that could change everything. This isn't just about missing you. It's a deeper realization. He should never have left. He's figured out that being away didn't bring him peace. Instead, his life became a bit of a mess, full of memories, regrets, and unanswered questions. He gets it now. What he felt for you wasn't just a fleeting thing, not something that could be replaced or forgotten over time. The connection between you two is genuine, strong, and undeniable, and the angels are cementing that truth in his heart. The angels are showing he's got a real desire to make things right, to explain everything that was left unsaid, to fix his mistakes, to say what needed to be said ages ago. But with that desire comes a bit of doubt. Do you even want to hear it anymore? He's worried that if he tries to get close, he'll find it's too late, that your heart has no room for him, that time has wiped out any chance of a fresh start. That fear makes him pause, but it won't stop him from acting anymore. The angels are making sure his urge to reconnect is stronger than any lingering fear or pride. Before we wrap up this message, if it struck a chord with you and rings true, chuck a comment below saying, "I accept what's rightfully mine." Doing that opens the door for the universe's energy to work for you, lining you up with the blessings the angels are bringing. Right, back to the message. The angels want you to know your energy is playing a crucial part right now. Your gut feeling probably already tells you something's brewing, that a shift is on its way. If your heart still holds feelings, if you're still keen for a reunion, be ready for it, because this person is going to show up. And when he does, he won't be full of doubts anymore. He'll come with the real deal. He'll arrive with an open heart, ready to acknowledge how special your connection is, and to build a future with you, free from old worries and outside pressures. The angels are clearing the way for this get-together to be a time of clarity, healing, and a fresh start for both of you. So, what will you do with this info? The angels are giving you the power to choose. You're free to decide how you'll welcome him, guided by your heart and your own smarts. There's no right or wrong, just the path that feels right for your spirit and your well-being. They're egging you on to trust your gut, to know what's best for you. This connection is a gift, and how you nurture it from here on will depend on the honesty and openness of both your hearts. The angels will be there every step of the way, blessing your choice and showing you the path. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Chuck a comment below saying, "I'm copying the angels' energy. My lucky number is 7 and I'm blessed." Sending love and protection to the person I really like and love. If this message hit home, show your support with a thanks a bunch and help spread this message of light to others who need it. Share this video with 2 mates who could do with a bit of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and support for each other. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. If this message resonated with you and your situation, drop a comment saying, "True love always finds its way, no matter the time or the distance." Share your experiences in the comments. If you dug this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stuff. Cheers for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.